Hello, how are you all? I would like to start this message with giving you confirmations if this message is really for you or not. Um, so, water, presence of water, body around you, or you moving through somewhere, traveling through a place right now while watching this video, through a place where there is a lot of water, or even if so the water represents emotions, and if you resonate with presence of water around you, even though there's spilling of water, the tap might be dropping a lot of water around you, if it's raining a lot around you, so basically the collection of water getting collected at a place is really significant. Water represents emotions, and if at this point even you are feeling yourself full of emotions right now, any kind of emotions, then this message is for you. Another confirmation is, it can be confirmation and also a message. Okay, the presence of a lot of birds around you, and definitely a torch kind of thing around you, a light around you. There is a lot of movement coming in to this message. I was pushed to give you this message, and the biggest confirmation is, if you are Krishna's devotee, if you are especially if you resonate with Bal Gopala, and also if you are major devotee of Bal Gopal, Bal Krishna, and the Guru Shresht version of Krishna, that means the teacher from Bhagavad Gita. So if you any which way connect yourself, your life with Mahabharata, or you like to read Mahabharata, you love to read and listen Bhagavad Gita, then this message is for you. Rarely I say things like that, but this message is coming from the Lord Krishna himself, and I had to tell you this because, and maybe you asked a question from him regarding something that is stuck in your life, and quite recently, can be last 2 weeks, there is a lot of movement in your life, a lot of movement. You are feeling like things are shaking up around you a lot, and especially at a time when you are feeling like you stopped putting the efforts, or you slowed down, and at that point when you slowed down and being hopeless, you finally left it, surrendered it to the Lord and to the Krishna. Now those things are shaking up in your life, and that is what water is representing in this message. That movement is being represented in this message for you. I would like to read a message for you from Bhagavad Gita first, and then we will move towards the tarot cards. I was not planning to read from Bhagavad Gita right now. I was planning to do tarot cards, but while giving this message, I'm asked to read this for you. Okay, let's see. What's the message for this collective from the Bhagavad Gita, from the Lord Krishna himself? जो लोग अनन्य भाव से मेरे दिव्य स्वरूप का ध्यान करते हुए निरंतर मेरी पूजा करते हैं, उनकी जो आवश्यकताएं होती हैं उन्हें मैं पूरा करता हूँ और जो कुछ उनके पास है उसकी रक्षा करता हूँ. This message is telling me that you are feeling insecure about something. And also, I mentioned already that you need something that you are asking for a long time, which feels stuck, and you have stopped putting efforts, and now things are shaking up around you, and that's what Krishna is telling you. That's what Krishna is assuring you. So your intuition might be also telling you while you are seeing things shaking up that, oh, maybe now this is going to work out. And that's what Krishna is telling you, that yes, it's going to work out. But the message starts with the bhakti, the devotion. So this is the time while Krishna has taken up things in his own hands for you. You are being asked to follow the pathway of bhakti and faith and devotion towards him. And he's asking you to wait for your needs to be fulfilled, for your wishes to come true, while putting your mind to his thoughts, to his devotion. It's very clear message. I don't think anything has to be more clear than you. So Krishna himself is assuring you that. I will also put the picture of this shloka for you on the screen, and take a moment, take a pause and read it for yourself, because Krishna is telling you that it's gonna move. It's working, that he has taken your Rath in his hands, and he is going to now, he himself is shaking things up for you. And don't worry, put your faith in him. I would take out a few cards. Before that, I'll thanks to Krishna on your behalf. And let's see what cards are telling us. The message has already started with a good note. I'm happy for you, and you should be happy for yourself too, with all the faith. I guess you should be dancing on Krishna's bhajans with all the faith and devotion. That will help you out while waiting through this period, while waiting for your wishes to come true. And let's see if cards have any more messages for you, because this message is from Krishna himself. I don't want to end it so early. I'm not willing to make it quick. I am willing to be patient, and I'm asking you to be patient with Krishna, with your destiny, and with me through this message. The Hermit card in reverse. The Hermit card in reverse. So you were already in your Hermit stage, and that is coming out in reverse. That means you're coming out of your Hermit period. You're no longer, so all this while you felt like you are doing a tapasya on achieving your goals or whatsoever, and you were not being recognized because you were into your silo and solitude, and now that is ending. Your isolation is finally ending. Now you are going to move out, but at this time, Hermit card is also asking you to be patient again. Because if you won't be patient at this time, you might make mistakes of being into the rush, and being in rush, you might want to save yourself from these scams, from the things that looks like satisfying to you but are really not, because that will rather put you into some kind of trouble, because you have been in silos and isolation for so long. You might get confused in recognizing the scams, the scammers, the people who are not really good for you. So you are asked to take the wise step as you move out of your hermit stage and your silos. That's one of the very important messages with the hermit card. Let's see any more messages. Okay, let me see for you, when is it going to happen? Whatever you are waiting for. Can cards give us a particular time? Cards, please show us when exactly is this thing going to be fulfilled for this collective. Hey Krishna, please tell us. Okay, we have a card. 6 of Pentacles, which is really about receiving. I don't think you are able to read this because it is in a mirror view, but I'm going to read it for you. It reads out prosperity, philanthropy, charity, gifts, giving, receiving, sharing wealth and generosity. So the card is again giving the assurance that you are going to get it. And within the next 6 days, you are going to get the physical assurance, the tangible assurance of that. Yes, this is happening. You are going to get a message. If you are waiting for a job opportunity, something is going to show up. If you are waiting for a promotion, you might be called for it. If you are waiting for a career break, it is going to happen for you. If you are waiting for a person to show up in your life or a communication, that is also happening for you. So yes, 6 days. Nice. Any more messages, cards? Any more messages? Help this collective. Give some guidance. What else? What else for this collective? Anything else, cards, you want to tell to this collective? Okay, this card is here. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. That reads about grace and diplomacy. You are being asked to, the card is suggesting you to wait and spend this time, this waiting period, with grace. With grace. You might want to, at this point, you might want to see, you are going to get a lot of new ideas. Even that is going to happen for you. So within 6 days, you will also get a big time idea that is going to change your life. Stay connected to your intuition. Any which ways, while being in silos, you have learned to listen to yourself and your intuition. Now that you have learned that, being in these silos have helped you clear out your past and all the negative energies and prepare you for the abundance that is coming for you in your life. So you asked God to make you something, and that's why you were put into that silo. Because just like scientists do, if they want to create something out of an element or an atom or whatever, the subject of experiment is kept inside a room, in a silo, in a put, and it's been given particular conditions to create something out of it. Let's say if you want to make a diamond out of coal, you are to be put under certain defined conditions which will put you into silos. So this hermit stage was your process of becoming a diamond, and that is happening for you now. Now that you have become that, you are going to be shown to the world, and you are going to get all the attention. Like, people are going to see you and say, wow, what a change, what a glow up, and what happened to this human being suddenly, what a miracle. So, and that's what you have to feel like. Once you start feeling like for yourself that you are a miracle, and you are, my dear friend, you are a miracle, and start feeling like that, and so the card is asking you to learn new ways of communicating, because you will be getting a lot of attention and people will want to talk to you, and you have to learn to speak like a celebrity, because that's the period coming up for you. And trust me, I'm not lying. I'm not saying it just to make you feel good. I'm saying it, what is coming up for you. And so you are asked to work on yourself. Now, the goal that you wanted to achieve, you have worked enough on that. Now is the time to, so let's say if there is an exam and you prepared and studied all over it, and now is the day that you are going to the school for giving exams. What are you supposed to do now? You are also supposed to get ready, get uniformed to go to school. Pack your bags. Whatever things you need inside that bag, you need to pack that up. And that's what the cards are asking you to do. Pack up yourself. And oh my god, okay, so the diplomacy is coming up here, and I started talking about Mahabharata. I gave you a message from Bhagavad Gita, and I said that this message is also being communicated from the Guru Shresht Krishna, and that's what is the biggest message for you of this recording, of this video. That how Krishna was a very good communicator. He was biggest diplomat. Sorry, not a was, he is. But yeah, when he was alive, he was the biggest diplomat. And those are the characteristics. Even when he was very young, even in his Bal Swarupa, he was very, very playful with his words, with his life. And those are two things that you are supposed to learn through this waiting period. You are supposed to learn to communicate like a diplomat and live life with grace, with all playfulness inside you. Because the goals that you wanted to achieve are so big, they are coming with a lot of gifts, but also with a lot of responsibility. And the responsibility will require you to be prepared for it. And that responsibility requires you to be playful, otherwise you will be broken up. So the big responsibilities you have asked for, you will only be able to carry them if you will be happy, playful in your mind and your thoughts with life. But if you can't think of it like a game, you will take up a lot of pressure. Your bound to take up a lot of pressure because you have never been into such big situation. You have never been such a big deal. You might break down and you might not be able to maintain your position, the position that you are being given, you are being offered in a few days. And that's the thing. So you have become a lot more resilient through confirmation bar. So you have become a lot more resilient, and now is the time to become playful. This is the last stage. This is literally not even the last stage. Last stage is gone. We are just waiting for the new chapter to open up, and the final season is gone. And before the new chapter of your life opens up, you are supposed to think of it like a great game and gather all the grace inside you to actually put it out when this position is going to be offered to you. So it is yours. It's just some 6 days to go. Actually, it's the 6 days to go. I'm happy for you. This message, you remember I mentioned about torches initially? So this message is going to work for you like a beam of light in the darkness that you are feeling. So because we mentioned about the tapasya, the hermit stage, you felt like you were into this darkness. You might be still feeling that. But now that these things have started slowly moving up for you, shaking up for you last 10-15 days, you can see a beam of light. You can see, no, the things can be changing. Okay. And yes, you're right. The things are changing. And get ready. Get ready for the world as your stage. And that's a very important analogy. That think of the world as a stage, and I'm continuously being asked to tell you, I am damn sure because you're a Krishna devotee, you would know the story of Kalya Nag and the dancing Krishna above his head, and which is very important analogy for you to remember at this point. That's what Krishna is asking you to learn. The life or the 5 senses represent the Kalya Nag. Okay? The river is the life. These 5 senses are like the 5 faces of that Kalya Nag. And all the information that goes inside of you through these senses, if it is good, it acts as Amrit for you, the holy water for you. And in spirituality, you would know that it is a saying that if the senses are seeking something outside, and if they are making you learn to seek the happiness outside, it is going to give you pain in future no matter what. And if you can close these senses down and train them to look inside of you, you will see a lot of pleasure. And then you will actually dance like Krishna on these senses, above these senses, the senses that represent the Kalya Nag. So the dancing Krishna represents you dancing in the stage of world above this these five senses, the Kalya Nag, with all the pleasure and happiness, like Krishna. And once you will learn to do that, nothing in this world, I'm telling you, nothing in this world can make you lose. So you are being prepared for something big, and this itself, if you are being asked to learn this itself is a confirmation that life has, destiny has a bigger, much bigger plan for you. And they want to offer you all this abundance. They know you are worthy of all this abundance. They know you are worthy of all this happiness, and that you can carry all those responsibilities so well, and the destiny has chosen you for that. That itself is a big confirmation. You just have to play your part and stop feeling unworthy. You are very much worthy of it. Start feeling like it. Start owning yourself. Start owning your mind. Whenever, if people are telling you, if life has trained you to feel unworthy, you have to start saying no to those thoughts. And always remember that Krishna himself wanted to give you this message, which is a big deal, right? Okay, that's it. I would like to close this message here. This was such a beautiful message, one of the most beautiful messages that I have given until now. And trust the timing, even the timing of this message. Whenever you find this message, it's for you. And I'm damn sure it might find you after years when I'm shooting this message, or within 2-3 days. So whenever this message finds you, it's definitely for you. And I want you to claim this energy and at least like this video, subscribe my channel. If you want to get personal readings, I will mention my number in the description, or even you can comment down interested, or that you want me to do a reading for you, and I will reach out to you with my contact details. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel. Hare Krishna.